Are we back? I think we might be back. I'm gonna give it just a second. Let me see if I can reload this page real fast. Okay, erp.
Connected.
Aha! Okay, I think we're coming back, guys. Yeah, I don't know what that was. My internet just kind of turned off. Everything just kind of turned off for a second. I am sorry about that. That's fine. I'd much rather have it turn off once or twice a day than have the frame drop it did before, so we're good. One sec, guys. Gotta get everything set back up real fast. There we go. Great. Okay. I think we're all set. Thank you all for putting up with that. I'm sorry about that. It's my shitty internet. What are we going to do? Not much, apparently. All right. Let's do this. Where'd you go, buddy? You went this way, right? I paused it right when it went down, so I hope you didn't miss much. Kawai Odesu, thank you very much for the sub, and good show, my friend. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the sub club. Sorry I didn't pick you up there. Sub notifier's down. But guys, please give Kawai Odesu a warm welcome. Thank you for that, bud.
What in tarnation? It's a donation.
Wolf Pup Floki. Hi, Ko. Hi, I'm Ko, and I'm a Ludaholic. $20 from Wolf Pup. Thank you, my friend, for your donation. Really appreciate that, dude. Glad you're enjoying the show. And thank you for your support, man. Thank you very much for your support. It would help viewers if you track the quest you are on instead of leaving it in the main story quest. Oh, sure. I can do that. That's no problem. What are we on? Carnal Sims. There we go. Sure. Easy fix.
Kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel, believe me.
I was gonna say, if there's anyone that understands how that guy feels.
Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Man, that is so messed up. Dude, that is a very political thing to mutilate someone like that. That's messed up. Celebdor! How you doing today, buddy? Good to see you.
Co-scriber!
Pal May with the 22 months of awesome. Thank you, Pal May. Love you, girl. You're my favorite. Thank you for all your awesome work and everything you do. Pal May for the win. Let's give Pal May a warm welcome back. Hell yeah. Haven't watched in a week and changed so much I don't spoil The Witcher. Gave up. Came back anyway. Misty Man. Best streamer channel from Driggs88. Thank you, Driggs. I appreciate that, dude. Co, is AC Unity worth 50% off? No. And in all seriousness, is Life of Feudal worth getting? I've never played Life is Feudal. I've heard good things about Life is Feudal, but the big problem I hear from everyone that plays Life is Feudal is that it is too long.
The quicker we take
everything
care of this,
takes too long.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
So
someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example, or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Okay. Now, where did he go? He went in there. I guess we should probably follow.
Co-scriber!
Istaroon! Thank you very much for your sub, buddy. Welcome back to the sub club, and welcome back to the community. Thank you for your 5 months of awesome, friend. Appreciate that. Let's loot the place first. Yeah, Unity was terrible. I'll be totally honest. Unity is by far the most cash-grabby Assassin's Creed out there. Like, they don't progress the main story arc at all. There is so many issues with the game they just don't address because they know it's, you know, not designed to move the story forward. Character development is 0. Like, there's so many reasons not to play Assassin's Creed Unity. Wait for the next one. I've heard the next one's better. So,
Looks like necrophage has got to this one. Let's keep looking. Human. Wrong body type.
I'm glad you used your detective skills to deduce this, Geralt. Excuse me, bro. Black Flag was fun. Was Unity worse than DA2? I'd put Unity and DA2 on the same page, actually. I felt that Dragon Age 2 was kind of a cash grabby game, too. So, yeah, I'd put DA2 and Unity on very much a similar level. Yes. The only reason I liked DA2 was because it was Dragon Age lore. That's it. If it were any other lore, then it would have been a terrible game. Terrible. DA2 is a lesson in how not to make a long RPG. It's really just terrible. Unfortunately. DA deserved better. Same thing. Same way I feel about ESO and Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls deserve better than ESO. It's unfortunate. I'm not lagging at all. I haven't dropped a single frame. Nope. So if you're lagging, it may be on your end. You may need to try reloading the page. Hell yeah, Palme. Alright, let's search these bodies. Did we search this back area? Hold on. No, we didn't. I kind of want to search everything. I'm worried that when we find the actual guy, it's going to progress the story. And we may not be able to actually loot all this stuff. Oh, Forsaken ID. So much Fallout hype, man. So much Fallout hype. Sarah Triptomine, how you doing this morning? Can you watch my DA2 playthrough somewhere? Unfortunately, I didn't really have my full-time YouTube guy when I did my DAI stuff. So everything moving forward will be cataloged extensively, but anything that I've done in the past may have been missed, unfortunately. So, but now that we have Red Eye Monster on full-time, pretty much everything moving forward will be fully on YouTube. Yeah.
Human. Wrong body type.
All
Let's
right.
keep looking.
Let's search this one in the back here. It's not the right one, but, you know, we'll look at it anyway.
This isn't it.
Yep. Alright, let's keep moving. Is this my first Witcher 3 playthrough? Yes. We're doing 100% runs. We're doing everything.
That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Pardon the imposition, but there's been a donation for the coalition.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that. Hey, Co, I'd just like to say thank you for streaming and donating to the St. Jude Cancer Research Fund. My grandfather was just diagnosed in June with cancer, and it means a lot. Continued. $5 from Kawaii Odesu.
Pardon the imposition, but there's been a donation for the coalition.
It means a lot to me, and thank you for inspiring me. I'll be streaming Let's Plays with any and all donations going to St. Jude Fund for well forever. Once again, thank you so much from Kawaii Odesu. Kawaii, that is awesome of you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, and I wish you the absolute best in your journey on Twitch. That is a very, very meaningful goal. There's a streamer in the coalition named Yujun, and he always gives a large percentage of his donations to charity as well. We actually give 10% a month of all sub revenue here to charity as well. So lots of good charity, and the more the better. So thank you for everything you're going to be doing, Kawaii. That's good stuff. And thank you for your sub and your support of the channel today. That's huge.
What is it?
Really do appreciate that. That kind of stuff that keeps me doing this every day.
The hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely. Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Right. Never mind.
Driver!
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I see. You clearly find gonads fascinating. I fear I don't share your passion. Let's focus on other parts of his anatomy, shall we?
Oh my god, that was amazing. That was amazing. I should have just said, alright, I know enough.
Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Jesus, man.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Oh my god! Your eyes scooped out and burning hot coals put in the sockets?
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
So this is like extreme torture. This is somebody
Let's examine his torso.
really wanting to do
here?
something bad.
Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Lena, you said is there torture that's not extreme?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. There's gouging people's eyes out, right?
Right.
Then there's gouging people's eyes out and putting burning hot coals into their eye sockets while doing things to keep them alive throughout the whole process. You see how those are two different, like, levels? Don't get me wrong, they're both atrocious and horrible. But I mean, like, that is, like... he also he gave him a tracheotomy so he'd stay alive, poured acid down his throat, gouged out his eyes, and put burning hot coals in them. And apparently also did... Like, now we're just looking at the second of 4 parts.
Let's examine the chest wound.
Oh, and the heart's carved out.
Heart carved out. Wound cauterized.
Well, that doesn't keep
Wait a minute, there's something else.
There's an arrow in my hand. Why does he have an arrow in his hand?
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Okay, we need to reload. We need to reload. Because I'm hearing that apparently... Hey, SMK Chance! Thank you for subbing, man. Really appreciate that. I'm hearing from some people that apparently if we would have examined his dingle, that something would have happened. So let's do this real quick. Nope. Nope. We're just gonna guess. We're not gonna listen. Hey, it's a guy. What's up, guy? Look, that's great. Yeah. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh, look, it's another dude. Hi, I like your necklace. It has teeth on it. Okay, things are happening. Not paying attention. It's like spoiling a movie. Man, there's a lot of talking here, isn't there? Yeah, man. Look at all this. Wow, that's great. Okay. Here we go.
But finding me proved no simple task, for having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses.
If nothing actually happens, that's fine. I still want to check it. I want to see what happens if we press it.
Cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard.
Why do I always overthink this, says Listapat? See, here's the thing, Listapat.
Good thing too.
I'm a game designer. I'm actually an owner of a studio. I love game design, and I love seeing how people make their games. So one of the reasons that I like to reload and do things a bunch of different ways is because I like analyzing the decisions the developers give us. I don't necessarily always do it just to make the right decision. I like seeing what the options are. So I can steal them for my game. No, it's just, you know, it's very interesting to see how people work.
The hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely.
Mwah. You have a great day, baby. You Yep.
Calluses on the fingers.
How's my game coming along? Great, dude.
Clothes sticky with
Great.
sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust.
Not a bit.
Wet.
Okay, so we're gonna do the head first, and then we're gonna stop at the torso again.
Yeah.
Murder. That's
Just.
Yeah.
see a small.
Nice.
What?
Good.
That's
Wait a minute.
I clearly have a
I
fascination for
attended some
gonads.
lectures
Yes.
in herpetology.
What studio
as a
do I own?
student.
It's called Nectar Game
Afraid
Studio.
I don't recall
It's
any
we're working on our
amphibians
first
that
game.
lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane.
look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Okay.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt. Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Interesting.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
That's pretty standard to remove jewelry on a dead body, so that may not be a big deal.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Now, apologies.
Thanks,
we
baby.
surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of
Hey,
humor.
babe.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture. What
Hey,
sin
Zorbase.
could possibly merit it?
Only the murderer knows that. And it's the key to finding him. Or her. It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
Damn, dude.
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Is anyone else noticing that he just got told that he taught him medicine and that he just made a "you've not changed" Coroner. Coroner. I'm looking at you, buddy. What's up, Red Eye? I'm looking at you, Coroner.
Woodcarver's body.
Something's going
How was
on
it
here,
found?
bros.
It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
He's got a jumping
You
bean
did,
in his
but
necklace.
They're friends of the deceased.
Look at it jump
Here to
around.
collect the body.
Out of the question.
Jumpy, jumpy,
Show them out
jumpy,
at
jumpy,
once.
jumpy, jumpy, jumpy.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen,
That really
follow
helped the
me.
mood
We shall
that I
leave
just- what I just did,
via
didn't it?
another route.
Whoops.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Interesting that he didn't ask to get any information his way.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job.
I forgot the D? What does that mean? Who quoted that? What does that even mean? That's not a good quote.
Might have
That or
told me
needs to
you
be
know the
fixed.
coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I know Dirty Nacho, right?
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them.
Magnesium,
Hubert,
nice.
however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it.
Oh, you straight turned him in.
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
Thanks, Dirty
As do
Donut.
I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Anyone else think Ko looks like a 14-year-old with facial hair? I'll take it. I'll take it. Sure. Much better than looking like an old 30-year-old dude. Now I can actually grow into looking decent, maybe. We've got a lot to do. One sec, guys. Hello? I think my phone froze when I took a call. Yeah, my phone definitely... I picked up my phone and it froze and I can't hang up the call. The duration of the call is frozen. If you just called me, I'm sorry. That was really weird. I've never had that happen. Hey! Get up off me, dick. That's the... Wow. Okay, so, phones now freeze when you pick them up. That's stupendous. Alright, let's keep going. Red Hammer. Right, there we go. Well said, Red Hammer. Lol.
Oh, God.
Memethan, how are you? Synthania says, Ko, don't make up excuses if you don't want to talk to me. It froze. I'm serious. My phone's NVIDIA driver froze. That's right. Damn, look at that sun through there.
There must be orders.
That's awesome.
As they say, a bard must be a quick talker, and a witcher a quick stalker. Rules in order.
Why am I getting creature things here? And how do we get in there? I guess I have to go through that door.
Co-scriber!
I've worked out quite the appetite.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you very much to SMK Chance and Synthanius for your subs. Good show, my friends. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the coalition. Welcome to the community. And thank you for supporting the channel. Really appreciate that, dudes. Let's give them a warm welcome, guys. Awesome. Can I really not pull myself up here? Holding space. Try over here. Okay. You can't do that now. Alright. Any loot under here while we're here? I don't think we've actually swum down this canal. Swam? Swum? It's one of those. Ko, you might have the bug where you can't climb after a certain main quest. What? What are you talking about? That's a thing? Not being able to climb after a main quest is a thing? Hold on. I know I can always climb up houses.
No use doing any work.
Yeah, there we go. Man, you scared me, bro. Look at that view. So pretty. Love it. Alright, let's go. Oh wait, there's one like right here. Investigate the alley. Let's just follow the quest thing. Gimme, gimme. How do I ladder? Oh. Damn it! Am I back in the sewers? Who did I romance? The only person we've romanced so far in this entire game is Yennefer. We have only been with Yennefer this whole playthrough. Can I code, Dr. Green Thumb? Rudimentarily. I taught myself C# to make the demo that I built Nectar Game Studios with. But I have coders that are now working on the project. I'm not doing any of the final coding. I never got, you know, versed enough with coding to do that. I only studied it for about 8 months. Itsy Jam, good to see you, buddy. You know, Ko, this is what you get for trying to take shortcuts all the time. I know, right? I couldn't agree with you more. Couldn't agree with you more, bruh. Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Eternal glow guide you.
Okay, that's great. Can you...
Want to see the inside of the dungeon?
I want you to move.
Want to see the inside of the dungeon?
I want to punch
Want
you.
to see the inside of the dungeon?
Did he lock the door? Ow!
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the temple.
That is known as raffle stomping. I believe that is the definition
Good thing too.
of being raffle
Indeed,
stomped.
I knew what had happened to Ciri.
Yeah,
Sadly,
pretty sure
she
that's
was
it.
No longer in Novigrad.
Pretty sure that's it. Let's just. I mean, we got a quick save right here.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
These before they didn't used to kill women.
Fall afoul of the king of beggars, and you'll get no mercy no matter who you are.
You, Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian
Taking a
Meyer's
sniff.
body to the morgue.
Fabian.
Oh, Kaylee, yeah, I already did that. It's good.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you.
I remember. No ice, no art. One of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
Let's do this.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I as you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town. Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
The black ones are chasing gorillas round the
Jesus, man.
Novigrads.
What a dick.
Holy dick, what happened here?
Monsters must have run his day. The swarms in the city now.
She waved to me.
Let's stay home. That sort of talking.
Now, we're gonna save it as we approach, and if we get like messed up or lost. What? Okay, if we get messed up or lost or something, we'll just go back.
Lots of fuss over lots of rain.
Life sweat enough in the gutter.
Alright, so that's where we want to be. Can't go in back there. Ha.
Anyone home?
Be gone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Striga?
Relax. I'm here about
Chris.
Fabian Meyer. Looking for his
Right.
killer.
That's altogether different. Sit your stupid much, lie down. One in. Slowly now, lest they bite me.
Charming creatures, friend.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. But better a barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But a sleep sound at least.
So you are...
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
Meyer and Meyer. I like it.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it.
Mahakam. I hope we get to go there someday.
So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss and burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside him. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Not to.
What were the sculptures?
Even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk
What level am I, 20?
orphans in the street of wide birth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They care about some dwarf.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
It was Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pawn said a fever took her.
Hey, Boggy Creek Monster, what's up, buddy? Huh. This is getting pretty deep.
Tell me what you...
'Twas like, see the...
Talk to...
Trying to think about what... Did he ever say what the sculptures were?
Need to look around.
Be my guest.
Hey, Nessus, what's up, buddy?
Dogs.
They see me whoring, they be hating. I know, right?
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames, fire can prepare our nourishment, fires can drive off the horrors of the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose... Oh. Oh, shit. So our torturer, our murderer, may actually be a vigilante, thinking he's doing the right thing. Not good. I have a feeling we're going to have a pretty big decision at the end of this quest.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Oh, hey, by the way, guys, just a heads up. I know a lot of you have already beaten the game or done this quest. If I ever take a guess at what's going on, I'm not asking you to confirm it. Just a heads up. A lot of times I just think out loud. So if I say something like, maybe this guy's a vigilante, I don't want to look over in chat and be like, you're right, Ko, he is a vigilante. I've done this, you know, like, I'm just to make sure it's perfectly clear. I'm just thinking out loud. I thank you for those that are helping, though. It's very nice of you. But I'm not actually asking. You'll know. I'll ask you guys if I have, like, a question about something, which I do frequently.
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. More blood stains, but not near enough.
No,
to
Shammy
say
19,
it
I don't
led
think
to
we need
death.
sub mode. I don't think we need sub mode. It's
Somebody
okay.
got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten.
Those are the... Dude, he did the torturing in here. Whoa.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
That's why
Nothing
his
here.
foot. That was the foot injury right there. Dude, this is getting dark. He tortured him in his own place. You didn't at all notice there were eyes over there? You didn't think that was important to tell someone, dude?
Aye.
Yeah, I. Of course, of all things to say. Jerica Rules, thank you very much for your 3 months. And David Mark G, thank you guys for supporting the channel and letting me do this every day for you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you, both of you. Let's give him a warm welcome, guys. B MacBook. Wow, how you been, dude? I feel like it's been a while. And Doofist, I haven't said hi to you this morning. How are you doing?
Had a look at your sculptures.
What? Lifelike, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back. Whittle him down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple. And the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Wow, okay then.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured. For a time.
Sango49, thanks, bud.
Truth be told, I haven't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city.
So what the hell did
Fine.
freaking
We've talked
Priscilla
enough.
do?
Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
Like, this guy did obviously controversial things. Priscilla just sings songs. Now, maybe she put on a performance or something that was anti-religious, and maybe this guy picked up on that. That's the only thing I can think of at this point. We'll probably get some more information on that in just a minute, though.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Okay, I'm not going.
Rain again. Damn mages.
Rain again, damn mages, you ignorant fluff. Oh my lord, that's horrible. Hey Seon, good to see you, bud. How many hours do I have in the game? Over 100. Whistling Wendy? We know her from Witcher 2.
Hey, handsome.
Is it really you? No, where you going, Whistling Wendy?
Grab him!
What? How dare you? How dare you, lady?